Very similar to the last video, we're tasked with proving some information about two different triangles. You can see the picture right here. We are looking to prove that AC is congruent to DE, AC and DE. We've got the two triangles, and we want to prove that these are congruent to each other so that we can use corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Well, we know we have an angle that's congruent to here. These are both 90-degree angles, and we have a side that is congruent here. We have a pair of vertical angles right here, so this angle is congruent to that angle because they are vertical angles. And we now have enough information for angle, side, angle. So angle, side, angle tells us that triangle BDE is congruent to triangle BCA. All right, since these two triangles are congruent, every part has a corresponding congruent part, and DE is the part that corresponds with AC. So AC is congruent to DE, and we're finished. Now, why do we do stuff like this? Here's an interesting example to me. Let's take a look at this picture here of the Glen Canyon Dam. If you were the person in charge of designing this dam to be built, you would probably be very interested in how far it is from one edge of this canyon all the way over to the other. Now that's a very hard measurement to make. Can you imagine standing here at the edge of the canyon and trying to reach a ruler over there to get to the other side? It's just not going to happen. So we can use our triangle congruence to be able to figure out how far it is from one edge of the canyon to the other. Here's how you go about doing it. If you plant a flag here at D, climb down and across the canyon and plant a flag directly on the other side at E, so that there's a 90-degree angle here, we can use that setup to figure out exactly how far those two flags are from each other. And here's how we do it. We need a flag here at B. We're going to measure how far it is from D to B, and then we're going to walk that same distance over here to point C, so that we have DB and BC that are congruent to each other. Now we already created a 90-degree angle over here at angle D. So we're going to do the same thing over here at angle C. We're going to create a 90-degree angle and we're going to walk along this line until we get to point A. Now we're going to know we're at point A because B, the flag here, and E, the flag there, will line up perfectly. And that gives us a place to put our flag at A. Then we have created two congruent triangles. We just proved that ABC and EBD are two congruent triangles. So all we have to do is then measure the distance from A to C. We know that that is congruent to the distance from D to E. Since this is congruent to there, if we knew that measurement, we know exactly how far that is, and we don't have to reach any rulers across the dam at all. And we're done. Thank you.